Good everyone, my name is Navneet Anand from Aajkal, local and global. Third cricket test match at Sydney Cricket Ground, India versus Australia. You know what they normally say, test match is the test of batsman, bowler, fielders and on top, the spectators. Today was the exact example of the same. Saurabh, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us, and what a day. What a day.
What a day. I was sitting at the members pavilion at Sydney Cricket Ground, not too far from the Indian players, and I could see them clapping, smiling, cheering at every time Vihari was topping a ball.
I think this, although it was a draw, I think it's more of a victory for India than Australia. No one gave India any chance this morning. India were batted, I think it's one of the best batting effort. They played against all the odds. Even when I got up this morning, all I saw everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, sports articles, everywhere, no one gave India any chance. So this shows how strong this team is. They have got a lot of steel in them. They can fight anywhere. The bench strength is so good. Whichever player is coming from the bench, performing, and not just performing, they're playing for the team, they're playing for the country. So hats off to Pujara, Pant, Vihari and Ashwin. Absolutely amazing effort.
You know, look at the contrast. The whole team wrapping up at 36 in Adelaide not very long ago, and today showing the character. Australia was trying to find a little gap where they can take one extra wicket and can collapse the whole team. But I think hats off to all the players.
Definitely. End of the day, winner is Test cricket. Whoever, even in their distant dreams, if they thought Test cricket is dead, Test cricket is very much kicking and alive. And if they're still thinking that, they need to wake up. Test cricket is going nowhere. It's there for the ages. And like you said, coming from 36 all out to Melbourne to Sydney, I said it before, I'm saying it again. Apart from that 1 hour in Adelaide, India have won more sessions than Australia in this series.
You know, the beauty it is 1-all. So the match in Brisbane is absolutely going to be a blast.
That's it, and we can't wait for that match to start. And lucky it's only 3-day break, because the way both the teams played today, I think even while at work today, I couldn't go because of work commitments. I was getting goosebumps all day. Like which team gonna, fumble first? And again, this series is the pinnacle of Test cricket. India Australia is right on top.
You know, Rohit Sharma 52, Pujara 77, Pant 97. What an innings!
I think Pujara, Pant, Vihari, Ashwin, these four players, although none of them scored a century, for me that is the best ever innings of their life.
They would always remember it. So does it remind you of any of the players in the past?
I think if anyone, Dravid will be the most happiest today.
That's right. That's right.
He will be happy to see there is someone, or there is more of them like him, who can play and survive.
You know, at the score of 299 on the scoreboard, it was there for more than 45 minutes. Vihari was playing on 6 after playing 100 balls.
Yeah.
Every ball coming, just a tip. Just a tip. The kind of frustration you could see in the Australian bowlers.
And we should not take any credit away from Vihari. He was playing on one leg.
That's right.
He got injured very early into his inning. And other thing I liked about India, until Pujara or Pant was there, they were going for the win. Forget, no one gave India any chance. And India went for the win. So that's a very positive attitude. Even Virat Kohli sitting in India must be very happy to see. Without him, India survived the day. Not just a normal day, it's day 5, Sydney Cricket Ground, crumbling pitch, and then survive for 98 overs almost. I think you should give where credit is due. I think today all credit should go to India. Australia bowled their heart out, no doubt. But India were way better than Australian bowlers today.
You know, Pant and Pujara, the way they were playing, it was seeming that yes, the win is not too far.
Yes, And I would give credit to Rahane also.
Yes.
That was his master stroke, sending Pant ahead of Vihari. And it almost worked for him. Although Rahane would be disappointed with his performance, he got out like I think third over of the day.
Things happen.
But the way he called Pant instead of Vihari, that is one of the best tactical move I have ever seen.
So what would you talk about Vihari and Ashwin partnership?
42 overs. One is middle order batsman and one is primarily a bowler. But we all know Ashwin can bat. He got 4 centuries, although it's all against West Indies. Today he showed he still got it in him. He can still bat for longer period. And the way he played, he was getting hit by bouncers, like every second ball was hitting. And he still didn't show any issues, nothing. He kept on playing. He showed the real fight today. Like he belongs to international stage. So many people wrote Pujara off, Ashwin off, Vihari off.
And these are the 3 who proved themselves today.
And even Pant. People wrote Pant
Oh, yes.
off. Look at these 4 players.
Pant has saved his place again.
Yes. And the way he played, it's not like he was playing for... Even at 97, he went for the big shot. Pant for me is a left-handed Virendra Sehwag.
You know, which team will be more happy today with the results? Would it be India or would it be Australia?
I think India. The way they showed the resilience today. It's not easy to bat on day 5 pitch. We all know Sydney Cricket Ground, it's not the first time it happened. It happened before. India was the team. They lost. I think Michael Clarke came and took 3 wickets in 1 over.
Yes.
So today, young team. You got Shubham Gill playing his second match, Siraj playing his second match, Saini playing his first match. Bumrah, we call him senior bowler, he's only played 17, 18 matches. So look at the resilience of the team. It's only Pujara and Rahane and Rohit Sharma. Even Rohit Sharma, 33 matches. So it's a young team, inexperienced, still they're showing they belong to the highest level.
You know, Test cricket won the game. You said it so rightly. Which team was playing under pressure more?
I think when the game started, everyone thought India is under pressure because no one gave them any chance. The way Pant move worked, first I would say 10 overs, Australia were on the top. The moment Pant started hitting line, you could say Australia is getting under pressure. Last over before lunch, there were 5 players on the boundary. That's very unlike Australia. I just got a message from one of my friend Praveen. Mm-hmm. He said all day today, apart from last 3 overs, Australia bowled only 13 balls on the stumps. So that shows they missed a tactic today.
There was a guard marks that were rubbed by Smith. That's a lot of media reports are saying at the moment. So what would you say about it?
I think it's still within the rules of the ICC. Like, ICC got some rules and I was going through that. It's still within the rules. All I can say, it was a bit unsportsmanlike. But when you're under pressure, you tend to do stuff. So we should not pay too much attention into that. End of the day, it was the best result for both the teams.
What would you talk about the fielding for the day?
I think you should ask Payne. He must be devastated today. I think Australia dropped 5 or 6 catches today.
That's right.
Out of that, 4 dropped by Payne. And first inning, India dropped 3 catches. So from day 1 of this series in Adelaide till now, fielding is costing the team's match. Today, fielding costed Australia the match.
I think it was yesterday then there were some racial comments on Siraj and Bumrah when they were standing at the boundary. And today there were a lot of sledging all around the day.
Yep. See, I don't mind sledging. As long as it's within the limit, sledging is good. It's good for the game. You don't want a boring game. You want, like we discussed a few days ago also, we need sledging in the match.
That keeps the spirit of the game alive.
It makes it more intense. It makes it more interesting. Only thing is, no one should cross the line, and only an individual can decide what is the line, which line you should not cross. I think whatever happened between Payne and Ashwin, they both gave each other plenty of
respect.
Yeah. So
I say plenty of respect.
That's it. Yeah. End of the day, they all shook hands, even in COVID times. So it's all well that ends well.
Whom do you think would be playing in the team next in Brisbane? From both the sides.
Both sides might have a couple of changes.
Right.
When we talk about Australia, Warner and Pukowski Bukowski injured his shoulder today, and Warner is not looking fit at all. When he runs, he's struggling.
That's right.
And we only have 3-day gap. For India, if Vihari and Jadeja can't make it because of the injuries, I would still like for India to go with 5 bowlers. I would bring Kuldeep in. He performs well against Australia, and Brisbane pitch will give him more bounce. And then instead of Vihari, I would bring Saha. So Saha can keep and Pant can bat. But that's how I think. Let's leave it with Rahane and the coach what they want to go ahead with. But I would go with.
Okay, if I have to ask you, what would be the team India according to Saurabh if Saurabh is a selector?
I'll keep the same openers: Rohit Sharma and Shubham Gill. One down Pujara, then Rahane. Then I'll send Pant, Saha, Ashwin, and then the 4 bowlers: Kuldeep, Bumrah, Saini, and Siraj. Because I don't want for India to go and play for a draw. The way they played today, they should go for the win and go with 5 bowler strategy.
Look, they were there to play for the win, but I think it's very, very unfortunate having injuries with Vihari as well as Jadeja. If probably one of them would have been fine, there could have been some better results. There could have been some different results altogether.
Definitely. I think everyone was predicting Australia victory today.
Yes.
But the way India came and performed, I know cricket is not a game of ifs and buts, but if Pant would have stayed for another half an hour, 45 minutes, it would have been over.
Different results altogether.
Maybe 1 hour after tea session. Other thing I want to say, the way Jadeja was padded up since morning with plaster in his one hand.
That's right.
That shows the commitment, the spirit. Like, these guys are ready to fight for their team, ready to fight for the country. This is some different level team.
That's what we are looking forward for the 4th test happening in Gabba, Brisbane, which is there, I think, on 15th.
Yes, so it's starting on Friday. We only have 3-day break. India has confirmed they are going to Brisbane, although there's still plenty of quarantine rules. But we want cricket to be up front, and personal things, it should be secondary.
It is the test. It is the cricket that has won the hearts today.
Definitely.
I normally say, "Meetha to kuch banta hai," right? So this is for
That's
the
for test cricket. Yeah.
That's for the test cricket. Winning and losing is definitely a secondary at the moment. But 4th test match, Brisbane, it's going to be a bull's fight.
No doubt. And again, I think batsmen are doing their bit, bowlers are doing their bit. It's fielding. I think whoever fields well in Brisbane is going to win the match.
No, wonderful. आज हमने की सौरभ आनंद से एक बार फिर से बातचीत और मैं आपका नवनीत. We would catch up soon another 4 days time. Till then, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
One-stop answer to your Australian education and visa matters. Gemco Sydney. Dream big, achieve big.
For all your finance needs, contact Unique Mortgage Services. Log on to uniquemortgages.com.au.
Fiji Times. Be with the times.